Okay. Pandora Project, uh, Part 2, but technically Week 3. It's mixed up. Anyway, this week's Pandora Project is based on the Baroque and Classical eras of music. The Baroque music was popular between 1600 and 1750, and the classical music was popular between 1730 and 1820. During the Baroque and Classical periods, some of the instruments used included the viola, violin, cello, chalumeau. I don't know. It's a weird word. Must be French, I think, because it has like a M-E-A-U or... Anyway. Clarinet, harpsichord, fortepiano, and clavichord. Composers of the Baroque period are lesser known, at least to me they're lesser known, but they include Edmund and Lorenzo Allegri. Composers of the classical era, however, are more well known. Again, at least to me. Some of these artists include Princess Anna Amalia of Prussia, Johann Michael Haydn. Wow, that was embarrassing. Joanna, yeah, right, that makes sense. Anyway, Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, Ludwig van Beethoven, I guess I didn't get Bach in there, but I think there have been, like, Bach and Tchaikovsky and stuff, too. These eras have music that's always been influential in my life, although classical more so than Baroque. One of my favorite things about classical music is that it reminds me of so many things without the lyrics, since most of it, to the best of my knowledge, didn't really have lyrics. I can let my imagination be free, whether it's thinking of like graceful ballerinas or ice skaters, or just imagining, like any little girl. I would have thought, like the scene in Sleeping Beauty where she's waltzing with the prince and stuff like that. I did manage to find some artists, an artist who recreates classical by adding in some almost, I want to say, jazzy blues feel to it. But I couldn't find information on him that was in English, only Russian, and Google Translate, at least for me, doesn't like to translate Russian. I don't know. But that, maybe I wasn't doing it right. But I wasn't able to really find any information on him. I know it's a guy, but I can't read Russian, unfortunately. There's a group that does put a modern twist on the classical era, which I'm listening to right now, called the Edmund String Quartet. They're mainly a string quartet that takes modern songs and plays them like classically, but they play anything. Like, for the most part, if you can think of it, they play it. I found covers of songs from anything from pop, punk, boy bands, hard rock, metal, show tunes, anything you can name. I can't pick one classical composer to say that I like the best, because they all set milestones and left such a deep impact on the music industry. Beethoven, Bach, Mozart, they were our first rock stars. But I will say I'm highly fond of the work of Edmund String Quartet as well. They truly bring back classical, but still adapt in the modern songs, in my opinion. So, with the Edmund String Quartet, it makes it easier for me to go from listening to oldies like the Beatles and Elvis to bands from the 80s like John Bon Jovi and Queen, all the way through today's music I enjoy, even metal and hard rock. Vitamin String Quartet even will get me listening to artists I don't normally find, I normally find strong dislike in, such as Miley Cyrus, Justin Bieber, and Adele.